Ever found yourself staring at a pile of bills in Xero, wondering who exactly has the magic touch to approve them? It's a common question, and one that can cause a bit of confusion if you're not clear on the different user roles and permissions. Getting those approvals right is crucial for accurate accounting, smooth workflows, and keeping your business finances in tip-top shape. So, if you've ever asked, who can approve bills in Xero? You're in the right place. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Xero bill approvals. We'll explore the different user roles, the permissions associated with each, and walk you through how to set up and manage bill approvals effectively. By the end, you'll be a Xero bill approval pro, ensuring your business's financial processes run smoothly and efficiently. Now, before we dive into the specifics, let's quickly touch on why bill approvals are so important in the first place. Think of it as a vital check and balance in your accounting system. Approvals help prevent errors, catch duplicate invoices, and ensure that only legitimate expenses are paid. They also provide a clear audit trail, which is crucial for tax purposes and general financial oversight. Without a proper approval process, you're opening your business up to potential risks, including fraud and inaccurate financial reporting. So, who can approve bills in Xero? The answer lies in understanding user roles and permissions. Xero offers a range of roles, each with varying levels of access. The key players when it comes to bill approvals are typically the approver and administrator roles. Let's start with the administrator. Administrators have full access to all areas of Xero. They can do pretty much everything, including setting up users, managing subscriptions, and, yes, approving bills. So, if you're the administrator, you definitely have the power to approve those invoices. However, just because you can approve everything doesn't necessarily mean you should. Often, it's best practice to delegate approval responsibilities to other team members, especially in larger organizations. This helps distribute the workload and provides an additional layer of oversight. Now, let's talk about the approver role. This role is specifically designed for, you guessed it, approving bills. Users with the approver role have the authority to review and approve purchase bills. They can see the details of the bill, including the supplier, amount, and account coding. They can also add notes or comments if needed. Once they're satisfied, they can approve the bill, moving it to the next stage in the payment process. It's important to note that the approver role cannot create or edit bills. Their responsibility is solely focused on reviewing and approving bills that have already been entered into the system. This separation of duties is a key element of good internal control. You want to make sure that the person entering the bill isn't the same person approving it, as this can increase the risk of errors or even fraud. So, how do you actually assign these roles in Xero? It's a straightforward process. First, you'll need to log in as an administrator. Then, you'll navigate to the Settings menu and select Users. Here, you'll see a list of all the users in your Xero organization. To add a new user, simply click the Add a User button. You'll then be prompted to enter the user's details, including their name, email address, and, most importantly, their role. From the drop-down menu, you can select either approver or administrator, depending on the level of access you want to grant. If you want to modify the role of an existing user, you can do that on the same screen. Simply click on the user's name, and you'll be able to edit their details, including their role. Remember to save your changes once you're done. Now, let's say you want to set up a multi-level approval process, where bills need to be approved by more than one person. Xero doesn't have a built-in multi-level approval workflow in the traditional sense. However, there are a couple of workarounds you can use. One option is to use the Notes feature. You could instruct your team that before a bill can be finally approved, it needs to have a note added by a second approver. This note could simply say approved by name or something similar. While this isn't an automated process, it provides a clear record of the second approval. Another option, and a more robust one, is to explore Xero's app marketplace. There are several apps that integrate with Xero and offer advanced approval workflows, including multi-level approvals, spending limits, and automated reminders. These apps can significantly enhance your bill approval process, especially if you have a complex organizational structure. When choosing an app, consider factors such as the number of approvers you need, the complexity of your approval process, and your budget. Many of these apps offer free trials so you can test them out before committing. Beyond the approver and administrator roles, there are a few other roles in Xero that are worth mentioning in the context of bills. For example, the bill-only role allows users to enter and edit bills, but they cannot approve them. This role is ideal for data entry clerks or accounts payable staff. The read-only role, as the name suggests, allows users to view bills but not make any changes. This role is suitable for managers or other stakeholders who need to access financial information but don't need to be involved in the approval process. Understanding these different roles and permissions is essential for setting up an effective bill approval process in Xero. By assigning the correct roles to your team members, you can ensure that bills are reviewed and approved by the appropriate people, preventing errors and maintaining accurate financial records. Remember, regular reviews of your user permissions are crucial. As your business grows and your team changes, you'll need to update the roles and permissions accordingly. This will help ensure that your Xero organization remains secure and that your financial processes are always aligned with your business needs. So, to recap, who can approve bills in Xero? Primarily, it's the administrator and approver roles. Administrators have full access and can approve any bill, while approvers are specifically designated for reviewing and approving purchase bills. Remember to assign these roles carefully and consider using apps for more complex approval workflows. Getting your bill approvals right is a fundamental part of good financial management. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.